What's up, guys? Mark back here with yet another riveting episode here on the Avion Awesome channel, and today we're going to be taking a quick tour around the Riverside RV Encore Resort. Now, as we pull in, I'm just going to tell you all right off the bat, this is probably my favorite Encore RV resort thus far, and I've probably been to 7 of them. And my number one reason, no converted RVs, no permanent residents here whatsoever. Everyone has some sort of transient style unit. And in my opinion, this makes for a much more cohesive community of like-minded individuals. When you have permanent residents in the exact same place as a bunch of transients, I think to a large extent it kind of divides the community into 2 different separate groups, and that doesn't always make for the most hospitable environment. And with that being said, you've got pretty much everything you could possibly want at this particular location, including a church service on Sundays if you happen to be into that type of thing. When you first get in, you're going to be greeted by the ranger station and the camp store. This place is extremely well maintained. Everything is fully paved, very well kept. Everything is top notch. All of the roads here have excellent drainage. Every single road in the entire park has one of these drainage ditches built directly into the road. Directly across from the ranger station, you're going to find your first of several different laundry facilities. That, in my opinion, is also another huge bonus to staying at this place, is that you're not forced to always go to one centralized location to get any one thing done, including several different dog parks, several different laundry facilities, and several different shower houses. Another big bonus is that you can use coins in the laundry facilities. Now there's a change. And as an added bonus, you also have a nice little screened-in patio room so that you can sit down, read a magazine, or catch up on your emails while you wait for your laundry to be done. Also, if you happen to have pets, if you walk right out the side, you've got a nice little doggy park so that your pets can run around, play, do their thing while you're doing your laundry as well. And while I didn't use it, this place was also equipped with its very own library. Directly across from the library, you're going to find a screened-in and roofed outdoor activity and rec center. This park was absolutely bustling almost every single night with different types of activities that they would host in this place. They would have a concert one night, a line dancing the next night, bingo on another night, ice cream socials thereafter. This place was always having something going on, and all of the residents really enjoyed coming to this place every night and socializing with their friends. And on the inside yard of the recreation center, you're going to find a small playground for children, lots of other activities, so that while the adults are perhaps playing horseshoes or shuffleboard, the kids have someplace to go, jump, climb, run, play, whatever they want to do. They have picnic tables available so that if you want to come out here and just watch the other adults playing their games, having fun, enjoying their afternoon, you can totally do that as well. And there were a couple of times while I was here that I happened to see a truck pull up. They set up sort of a little farmer's market, so while you're standing here playing some horseshoes or enjoying yourself on the shuffleboard, you can grab yourself some fresh fruits and vegetables while you're at it. Riverside RV was also equipped with not one, but 2 different swimming pools and also a hot tub for your warm water enjoyment. Once you go inside, they do have a single pool table available to you directly in the mailroom. I didn't really think that this was the best place for it. I think that they could have easily have prepared a little bit of extra space inside the covered rec center for this, but I suppose you can't have it all. But heading back outside, like I said, we don't have 1 but 2 different swimming pools with a ton of outdoor furniture, so that if you're looking to take a quick dip and then also grab yourself a little bit of a tan, you can easily do that here at Riverside RV. Also, there's a really good chance that you're going to have almost no cell signal at this particular location, so they do in fact provide you with some free Wi-Fi. And with all that being said, why don't we take a quick tour around the park so you can see what you're going to expect when you decide to make a reservation here at this park. And as you can see, you've got just an absolute ton of space between yourself and your neighbors. From left to right, you are not on top of your neighbor's RV whatsoever. You've got so much extra room. Most of these sites, if I'm not mistaken, are in fact annual sites, so you'll have to call them and check directly to see what type of site that you're going to get, but I do believe that the ones in the newer section are long-term stays. Also, as you can see, this park is equipped with either 2 or 3 different little lakes. Absolutely gorgeous. You can grab yourself a sit, have some lunch, enjoy your afternoon by these. Either which way it goes, I think this is a really, really nice touch. Also, if I'm not mistaken, this place also has 2 separate boat launches. So if you happen to have a kayak or a boat, they also provide you room for storage of said boat. If you happen to get into kayaking a whole lot, this place has a group for people that like to go kayaking. I think they do it once or twice per week. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was on Thursdays. They all get together. The guy that was telling me the story also said that there's roughly 100 to 150 different kayakers that happen to reside in the community, and they get together each week and go out on the water together. Riverside RV is also equipped with either 1, 2, or maybe even 3 different fishing piers that you can go out on. The first day I got there was a gentleman sitting on the edge of one of the piers, had 2 or 3 different fishing lines out there in the Peace River. Absolutely amazing how awesome it is that they accommodate for that. Each of the piers also has a picnic table, so if you just wanted to go out there, grab yourself a bite to eat, enjoy the outdoors, and watch the water, you can easily do that as well. But once you leave the newer section of the park and you get into the older section, which is where I was at, it starts to look a bit more like old Florida. Most of the RV sites in this particular section are a bit more traditional, a gravel or rock style driveway with a nice little concreted pad. Almost all of the sites that I was aware of had a picnic table, and also in this section is where you're going to find most of your transient visitors to the park, whereas the newer section seems to be reserved more so for your long-term stays. And at least according to this road sign, they do in fact have a tent area for tent campers. I never saw any, and I never went back there, but that's what it says on the sign, so just wanted to let you guys know. Also, on the western side of the park, you're going to find some RV storage locations. So if you just happen to be wintering there and then you want to put your RV in storage when you go back home, they have a nice large field section just for that. I also happen to notice that you are not allowed to either wash or clean your rig while at the park, I guess not using their water, but most of the residents ended up using or hiring an outside company. They would bring in their own water on a trailer, and then they would do all the washing and waxing directly from their rigs as well. Probably within the 8 days that I was there, I saw no less than 2 or 3 of these mobile RV washing companies there at any given time. All right, now let's take a look at one of the centrally located bathhouses. This is the one that I used. It was only a short distance away from where my campsite was. This one also is equipped with a full laundry facility with a screened-in waiting room. The laundry facility was very nice, very well kept, very clean, and they also used the coin system just like the one next to the Ranger Center. As far as the bathroom facilities are concerned, while they are not super duper up to date, they are always ridiculously clean. The staff on hand always keeps these places tidy. They make sure that they are dry, clean, well stocked. And the shower stalls are some of the best that I've ever used. Well tiled. They have both wheelchair accessible style units where you can sit down and do your business as far as shaving legs, or maybe you have some sort of mobility issues. They have grab handles so that you can easily get yourself in and out of the shower. And they have a nice little bench seat in the staging area so that you can easily sit down, put your socks on, your shoes on, and also they provide a couple of hooks so that you can hang your towel and or your backpack. Now, moving on down to the southwestern portion of the park, they have a really nice fishing pier area and an enclosed dog run. Each and every day, all of the residents around 4 o'clock would bring their dogs here. They would have a nice run. They would have a nice romp. All the guys would be sitting around one picnic table. The ladies would sometimes have some wine down on the picnic table at the pier. I thought it was a really nice little social event for all of the different residents that wanted to get together, hang out, and let their dogs have a little romp. And obviously, with it being Florida, there's always going to be plenty of sand. So in this particular doggy park, they have provided a complete washing station. They've got a nice little lifted table so that you can put your pooch up top, rinse him off, dry him off, and make sure that he's good and clean before he goes back to the RV. Out of the 3 different doggy parks that Riverside RV has, this seemed to have all of the larger breeds. So if you're a little bit concerned with larger breeds mixing with your smaller breeds, you might want to go to another one, but my dog was generally the smallest one there, and I never had a problem whatsoever. And just on the outside of the big doggy park, they also have yet another little pier that you can walk out onto, grab yourself a view of the Peace River. It's also got a picnic table, just like all the other piers here at Riverside RV. So I ended up spending several of my days hanging out here, grabbing myself a wonderful view, enjoying the sun, and also that wonderful breeze coming off the water. Overall, I thoroughly enjoyed my time and stay here at Riverside RV, and I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10 rivets. At any rate, thanks so much for stopping here and watching yet another riveting episode here on the Avion Awesome channel. I'm your host, Mark Puckett, and I'm going to see you guys again on the next one. Peace.